I'm Aiichiro Yamamoto. I'm representative of JICA to the European Union based in Brussels. JICA is the Japanese government agency for implementing Japan's bilateral ODA.
Mr. Yamamoto, if I can ask a first question is, we're seeing a lot of change in the world at the moment, and also the global dimension of poverty is changing. We're seeing poverty in middle-income countries. We're seeing former developing countries becoming donors. Where does Japan and JICA particularly position itself in this changing development landscape?
Yes, it is very important to know that the paradigm of aid is now changing. In the 20th century, for example, that aid was largely given according to the North-South paradigm, which is rich countries giving aid to poor countries. But in the current world, there are many emerging countries who are becoming as aid donors, and the role of traditional donors are in a way being diminished. So what Japan is proposing now is to change the mindset of North-South paradigm into more global partnership approaches where traditional donors and resource-providing countries in the South and beneficiary countries in the South. So these three parties can work together to solve the common global issues such as climate change, poverty, and agriculture, or whatever. So we propose to call this a triangular cooperation.
Okay. And in relation to the modalities that you actually have, are you adopting or changing those modalities?
No, I don't think we have to change the modality of current aid modalities in terms of addressing to the needs of triangular cooperation. For example, we can provide grants to the country who provide resources to beneficiary countries. For example, we supported Cambodian government efforts to share their experience in conflict resolution with East Timor. So we provided funding for East Timorese government officials to visit Cambodia to learn a lot from their experience. So in this case, we provided grant to East Timorese. And also, we can provide grant to the emerging countries. For example, in Brazil. Brazil, for example, has an aid agency called ABC. They're managing the whole Brazilian aid program for developing countries, but their capacity is still very weak in terms of managing all their aid programs and evaluating their programs. So we provide technical support for the Brazilian government in terms of managing their own aid program. So we can use TC facilities. So I don't think that we don't need to have to change our aid modality in terms of addressing the needs for South-South cooperation.
Mr. Yamamoto, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.